Above means at a higher level or position. Sample sentence. The results discussed above indicate a clear correlation between climate change and agricultural productivity. Access means the ability to reach or use something. Sample sentence. Students require access to digital libraries for effective academic research. According to means as stated or reported by. Sample sentence. According to recent studies, renewable energy sources are becoming more cost-effective. Achieve means to successfully reach a goal. Sample sentence. Researchers aim to achieve higher accuracy in disease prediction models. Action means the process of doing something to achieve an aim. Sample sentence. Immediate action is necessary to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Additional means extra or supplementary. Sample sentence. Additional data was collected to strengthen the validity of the experiment. Address means to deal with or speak about. Sample sentence. The paper aims to address the limitations of existing machine learning methods. Analyze means to examine in detail for interpretation. Sample sentence. The study will analyze genetic markers to identify potential health risks. Argument means a reason or set of reasons for or against something. Sample sentence. The central argument of the article is that education drives social progress. Assume means to suppose without proof. Sample sentence. Many models assume a constant growth rate when predicting population changes. Assumption means something accepted as true without proof. Sample sentence. The assumption that economic growth ensures equality is often contested. Basic means forming the essential foundation. Sample sentence. The basic principles of physics are applied in engineering research. Central means of main importance. Sample sentence. The central issue in the study is the impact of technology on mental health. Communication means the act of exchanging information. Sample sentence. Effective communication between scientists improves interdisciplinary research. Conflict means a serious disagreement. Sample sentence. The research highlights the conflict between industrial development and environmental preservation. Consequence means a result of an action. Sample sentence. A major consequence of deforestation is the loss of biodiversity. Contain means to hold within. Sample sentence. The sample bottles contain a mixture of organic compounds. Content means the information or material within something. Sample sentence. The article's content focuses on the role of nanotechnology in medicine. Contrast means a clear difference. Sample sentence. The contrast between urban and rural healthcare access is significant. Criterion means a standard for judgment. Sample sentence. Peer review is a key criterion for validating academic research. Critical means extremely important. Sample sentence. Critical analysis is required to evaluate the study's conclusions. Cycle means a repeated sequence of events. Sample sentence. The carbon cycle regulates Earth's atmospheric balance. Decrease means a reduction in size or amount. Sample sentence. There has been a decrease in fossil fuel consumption due to renewable alternatives. Demonstrate means to show clearly. Sample sentence. The experiment will demonstrate the effectiveness of the new vaccine. Derive means to obtain from a source. Sample sentence. The term biodiversity derives from the words biological and diversity. Differ means to be unlike. Sample sentence. The results differ significantly from earlier studies on the same subject. Direct means straightforward or immediate. Sample sentence. Direct observation was used to record animal behavior in the wild. Discussion means a detailed examination of a topic. Sample sentence. The discussion section interprets the findings of the research. Domain means a specific area of knowledge. Sample sentence. The domain of artificial intelligence is rapidly expanding in academia. Education means the process of learning. Sample sentence. Education plays a vital role in reducing poverty levels. Ensure means to make certain of. Sample sentence. Strict protocols ensure the accuracy of laboratory results. Estimate means an approximate calculation. Sample sentence. Scientists estimate that global temperatures will rise by 2 degrees Celsius by 2050. Event means an occurrence of significance. Sample sentence, the extinction of dinosaurs was a major evolutionary event. Experience means practical contact or knowledge. Sample sentence, fieldwork provides students with valuable research experience. Express means to convey in words or actions. Sample sentence, participants were asked to express their opinions in the survey. External means coming from outside. Sample sentence, external factors such as climate change influence crop yields. Feature means a distinctive characteristic. Sample sentence, one key feature of the new device is its energy efficiency. Low means below the usual level. Sample sentence, the study found low levels of public awareness about genetic engineering. Focus means to concentrate attention on. Sample sentence, the project will focus on renewable energy adoption in Asia. Framework means a structured plan or system. Sample sentence, the research is built on a theoretical framework of cognitive psychology. Gender means the state of being male, female, or other identity. Sample sentence, the study investigates the role of gender in leadership opportunities. General means concerning most people or things. Sample sentence, the general consensus is that climate change poses a serious threat. Generally means usually or in most cases. Sample sentence, it is generally accepted that vaccines improve public health. Government means the group that governs a country. Sample sentence, government policies strongly affect environmental research funding. Hence means as a result. Sample sentence, the experiment failed, hence a new approach was necessary. Imply means to suggest indirectly. Sample sentence, the results imply a link between sleep deprivation and poor memory retention. Importance means the state of being significant. Sample sentence, the importance of renewable energy is emphasized in global climate policies. Improve means to make better. Sample sentence, the researchers aim to improve the accuracy of AI-driven diagnostics. Influence means the power to affect. Sample sentence, media can strongly influence public opinion on scientific issues. Input means information put into a system. Sample sentence, the model requires large datasets as input for training. Internal means situated inside. Sample sentence, internal factors such as metabolism affect disease progression. Interpretation means the explanation of meaning. Sample sentence, the interpretation of results requires caution to avoid bias. Interview means a structured conversation for information gathering. Sample sentence, the researchers conducted interviews with teachers about learning methods. Language means a system of communication. Sample sentence, language shapes how humans perceive and describe the world. Legal means relating to law. Sample sentence, ethical and legal issues arise in stem cell research. Less means a smaller amount. Sample sentence, rural areas have less access to healthcare facilities. Limit means a boundary or maximum. Sample sentence, the study sets a limit on the number of participants. Literature means published academic writings. Sample sentence, the literature review identifies key gaps in the research field. Local means relating to a particular area. Sample sentence, local communities were consulted for environmental impact studies. Major means very important. Sample sentence, climate change is a major challenge facing humanity. Material means a physical substance. Sample sentence, the material used in solar panels determines their efficiency. Meaning means the significance of something. Sample sentence, the meaning of biodiversity extends beyond species count to ecosystem function. Media means channels of communication. Sample sentence, social media is increasingly used to disseminate scientific findings. Multiple means involving many. Sample sentence, the study used multiple datasets to validate the results. Necessary means required or essential. Sample sentence, it is necessary to obtain informed consent in human research. Need means a requirement. Sample sentence, there is a need for more funding in climate research. Note means to observe or pay attention to. Sample sentence, the researcher noted an unusual trend in the data. Obtain means to get or acquire. Sample sentence, DNA samples were obtained from various populations. Order means the arrangement or sequence. Sample sentence, the genes are listed in alphabetical order for clarity. Overall means considering everything. Sample sentence, the overall results indicate a positive trend in literacy rates. Perform means to carry out an action. Sample sentence, the robot can perform complex laboratory tasks autonomously. Performance means how well something works. Sample sentence, the performance of the algorithm was evaluated using test data. Period means a length of time. Sample sentence, the Ice Age was a significant geological period. Phase means a distinct stage. Sample sentence, the project is in its final testing phase. Present means existing or occurring now. Sample sentence, the present study examines the role of diet in diabetes prevention. Probability means the likelihood of something happening. Sample sentence, the probability of error increases with small sample sizes. Project means a planned undertaking. Sample sentence, the research project explores renewable energy storage. Question means a sentence designed to elicit information. Sample sentence, the study raises a critical question about resource allocation. Ratio means a quantitative relation between two amounts. Sample sentence, the ratio of students to teachers affects learning outcomes. Reaction means a response to a stimulus. Sample sentence, the chemical reaction released a large amount of energy. Reduction means the act of making something smaller. Sample sentence, reduction in carbon emissions is vital for sustainable development. Reference means the act of citing a source. Sample sentence, each reference in the article follows APA guidelines. Reflect means to show or mirror. Sample sentence, the findings reflect the participants' true opinions. Requirement means something that is needed. Sample sentence, safety training is a requirement for all laboratory staff. Researcher means a person conducting research. Sample sentence, the researcher analyzed data from 3 different universities. Right means something morally or legally justified. Sample sentence, access to clean water is a fundamental human right. Service means an act of help or a system. Sample sentence, internet service is crucial for online academic learning. Set means a collection of things. Sample sentence, the dataset consists of a set of medical images. Significantly means in an important way. Sample sentence, the results significantly improved after adjusting the parameters. Society means a group of people living together. Sample sentence, education is central to the progress of modern society. Standard means a level of quality. Sample sentence, ISO standards guide quality control in manufacturing. Status means the position or condition of something. Sample sentence, the conservation status of polar bears is endangered. Survey means a method of collecting information. Sample sentence, the survey revealed public attitudes toward climate policy. Technique means a method of doing something. Sample sentence, the researchers used a new imaging technique to study cells. Tend means to have a tendency. Sample sentence, students tend to perform better with personalized feedback. Text means written words. Sample sentence, the text provides detailed information about quantum theory. Traditional means based on customs. Sample sentence, traditional medicine is still widely practiced in rural areas. Understanding means comprehension of something. Sample sentence, a deep understanding of genetics is essential for medical research. Useful means able to be used effectively. Sample sentence, the database is useful for tracking global migration trends. Vary means to differ or change. Sample sentence, results may vary depending on experimental conditions.